Our next presentation is the Early Accomplishment Award. This award is presented to APEGA members who are recognized by their peers for their integrity, expertise, and outstanding accomplishments in a very early stage of their professional career. So congratulations to professional engineer, Dr. Kshama Roy. Let's learn more about Dr. Roy's accomplishments.
2024 Early Accomplishment Award recipient, Dr. Kshama Roy, Engineer in Training. On any given day, you might find Dr. Kshama Roy in his office assessing pipeline geohazards, at a conference speaking on pipeline integrity, or in a lecture hall teaching new generations of geotechnical and pipeline engineers. He has one foot firmly planted in industry, the other in academia, and he's left an imprint on both. Since completing his bachelor's degree 15 years ago, Dr. Roy has become an internationally recognized expert in pipeline integrity, focusing on pipe-soil interaction. High levels of success aren't new to him, though. In Bangladesh, where he grew up and started his career, Dr. Roy was among the top-ranked undergrads in his civil engineering program. While completing his master's and PhD with distinction at Memorial University of Newfoundland, he developed breakthrough soil models for sustainable infrastructure. After joining Northern Crescent in Calgary, Dr. Roy established the company's pipeline integrity team and its research and development department. He led the development of 8 automated software programs that revolutionized the firm's pipeline engineering services. 2 years ago, he became one of the youngest principal specialists at DNV, a worldwide independent expert in assurance and risk management. Dr. Roy remains a passionate researcher and has published 7 journal and 18 conference papers in the last 5 years. Due to a changing climate, Dr. Roy says natural hazards like earthquakes, floods, and wildfires pose significant threats to the integrity of our built environment. He notes that a forward-thinking, sustainable strategy is required to minimize the vulnerability of infrastructure to these risks. He secured grants for over a dozen joint research projects, resulting in advanced methods used by industry to improve pipeline design and integrity. Says Dr. Roy, collaborations between industry and academia drives out-of-the-box thinking, which often leads to transformative solutions. He's also an adjunct civil engineering professor at Memorial University and served as an adjunct professor at the University of Manitoba and a sessional lecturer at the University of Calgary. Dr. Roy is motivated by his desire to create a sustainable future, not only in his career, but also in his community. Through a memorial fund he helped establish in his late father's memory, Dr. Roy and his wife provide full educational and living costs for 7 unprivileged girls in Bangladesh, and they have partially adopted 2 orphaned elephants in Kenya. Whether through my professional or volunteer work, knowing I can make a difference drives me forward. For these achievements, we recognize Dr. Kshama Roy, Engineer in Training, APEGA's 2024 Early Accomplishment Award recipient.
First of all, I'm not that smart as the other recipients, so I wrote it down. First of all, thank you, APEGA, for this award. I'm deeply honored to accept this award tonight. It is even extra special because our family welcomed our first daughter, Nriti Roy, just 6 weeks ago. So this award goes to her. Thank you. Earlier this year, I was actually reflecting on my career journey so far. And I asked myself, how come I have been so lucky to have such amazing managers and supervisors who always believed in my crazy ideas and encouraged me to dream impossible? And not only the managers, I am blessed by this to be surrounded by extraordinary individuals in both my personal and professional life. Just one example, last week, I had a deep, long conversation with one of my high school teachers back home. And I was so amazed to hear that how much she believed in me in all these years. Even we barely talked. As Sir Isaac Newton once wrote, and I quote, "If I have seen further, it is because I am standing on the shoulder of giants." So thank you to all the giants who offered me your shoulder. Let us continue to inspire and uplift one another as we thrive for a better world. Let's build a compassionate network together. Thank you.
And thank you very much, and congratulations to Dr. Roy. His improvements to pipeline design and integrity are creating a more sustainable, industry for us and province as well. So thank you very much.